Alright, what is up, guys? This is the first episode of our Ninjago podcast. I am DT from DT Nightly Studios.
And I am David from R&D, and today we are going to be talking about some awesome LEGO Ninjago news that have spanned over the past couple of months, well, not really months, I guess this month. And we plan to do a monthly podcast series where pretty much we just discuss all things related to Ninjago that happen during the month. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast.
Alright, so the first thing we're going to be talking about, we're going to start off with the end of the Hands of Time season, Ninjago Season 7. So what were your thoughts about the end of Hands of Time, like the last few episodes?
To be honest, I thought that this season's Hands of Time finale was actually really cool.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I love the soundtrack that they put, like a mashup between all of the seasons, right? You had a little bit of Rebooted, I felt a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
There was also a kind of Tournament of Elements soundtrack in there. Just like this mashup of all these awesome seasons and their soundtracks into this finale just kind of made it really cool sounding. I don't know, I just really liked
totally,
that.
I agree. I loved how they went back in time. I loved, like, we got to hear some of the Elemental Masters talk, the original Elemental Masters, and we actually got to see them interacting with each other, which we've never seen before, which was super cool.
Honestly, yeah, that was one of the highlights of that episode, I do think.
Yeah, it was great.
I especially kind of loved like the kind of dark turn they took with Crux and Acronix, especially how they turned onto their commanders and Vermilion Warriors and all that stuff. Kind of showed that little dark side of the, of course, Crux and Acronix.
Yeah, I really liked the whole thing about them getting lost in the end, and Sensei, he turned back on what we learned in like the first 2 episodes of the show ever. Sensei says, I don't remember what the line is. He's like, putting off until tomorrow what cannot be done today. That was awesome.
Something like that, yeah.
Dude, that was
really
so cool. Because, like, putting off the Time Twins until later, sending them far into the future, that's a really cool way to end a season and both set up a future season at the same time. I just love that.
Honestly, yeah, that was really cool. What did you think about Kai's parents?
I liked seeing Kai and Nia's parents. It was really cool to actually have them there, but it really makes me wonder how they're going to interact in the future. Like, are they just going to keep on ever expanding the cast of main characters, or are they going to just have them kind of be recurring characters? I'm not sure, because it'll be weird with Sensei gone and having Rei and Maya be part of the main cast.
To be honest, I feel like they're kind of take the Skylar rule, where they are in the season, but they're not really going to be highlighted as much. And maybe they're going to be in an episode here and there, but they're not really going to be the highlight of that episode.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It was really cool seeing them back, and they did the emotional connection between Kai, Nia, and Rei and Maya really well.
Especially when Kai first sees his father for the very first time.
I
thought that was amazing.
That was great.
The entire emotion that was played up in that scene.
Oh
my gosh, I loved it so much.
Yeah, it was done really well. Yeah,
something that actually also kind of reminded me. Yeah. So, something that also I kind of wanted to pay homage to was Commanders Ragmonk and Blunk, because obviously they're the villains of this entire season. And I think that they were kind of made from the ashes of Crunch and Nookowl and their characters. Totally. And I kind of liked how they played off of each other and all that, kept asking like stupid questions, doing stupid things.
I like that.
Cool.
I noticed that they was kind of repeating the dynamic of, like you said, Crunch and Knuckle. But then Makia was Samukai.
Yeah, exactly.
That was how it was. I like that a lot. That was really well done. But I don't know. How would you rate this season compared to other seasons?
To be honest, I'd say my final rating for this season is an 8 out of 10 because it's a really great experience and it's definitely a step up from previous Ninjago seasons, but it's also kind of its own feel because I don't know if you guys all know this, it's written by a completely different writer, not the Higman brothers.
And
so
they changed the animation.
Yeah, they did, and I think it actually kind of looks a little bit more clean and crisp, in my opinion.
Yeah, right when they changed the animation, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, this looks really bad. But it took a while to get used to, but after a while, I like this a lot better. It's such a pretty show.
Yeah, to be honest, the colors just look so great,
oh, yeah,
and
they pop.
The animation, oh my gosh. So overall, I think this is a great step up for Ninjago, and I cannot wait to see what they do in future seasons.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna rate my seasons, like put them in order, and then you can too after that. All right,
Gotcha.
so my favorite season is Possession. I'm pretty sure a lot of people know that. Then we got Rebooted second, because I thought Hands of Time really did share the whole journey aspect of Rebooted, because for like the last 3 episodes of Rebooted, it's just nonstop adventure and just keeps on going. And I thought that was the same thing with Hands of Time. So I would probably rate Hands of Time 4th after Skybound on my list. So I got Possession, Rebooted, Skybound, Hands of Time, then Season 1 Rise of the Snakes, then Tournament of Elements after that. Wasn't such a big Tournament of Elements fan. I thought it kind of dragged on. Although the end was good, the beginning was just slow.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then my least favorite season is probably Season 2. Didn't really like it. It was good at the end, but it really, really dragged on in the beginning.
Wow.
With the whole Serpentine thing.
I actually have quite the contrasting opinion to you, because my favorite season is Season 2.
Ooh, okay.
Which, honestly, I don't know why I didn't like it, to be honest, because the first half of Season 2, it was kind of like nothing was going on, and I thought that was the beauty where it shined, because you had kind of the old villains, the Serpentine, and then you also had a brand new twist, because Garmadon, who was helping them in the first season, was leading them, and I thought that was a really, really cool thing to do.
It was fun, but I don't think it was as well done as it could have been.
I mean, at the same time, though, there was a huge twist. You would have never expected the Overlord to pop up anywhere, right?
Yeah.
Because you have Garmadon with the entire Mega Weapon, and you thought that was going to be the main plot for the season. And then all of a sudden they do a complete 180 and kind of turn it to this brand new villain, which I thought was really, really cool.
I just feel like it could have been split into 2 seasons.
I mean, that's true. To be honest, if I was to be completely honest, I think the first half of Season 2 was my favorite, and like the last couple of episodes were okay. So
I liked the first half, but I just don't think it really fits in Season 2 in the whole thing. I don't know.
To be honest, I feel like they could have fit the first half into Season 1.
Yeah.
And kind of made it an extremely long season, but I really did like it. So my favorite all-time season is Season 2.
All right.
Followed up by Rise of the Serpentine. I really thought that was a very cool season. And what they did with that. Yeah. Especially Pythor. He's my all-time favorite villain. I just love him. I love his accent. The voiceover is just done so phenomenally.
It's done well.
I really love Pythor. So after Season 1, I think I'm going to have to go with Possession as my 3rd favorite season. That one I thought was very, very cool. It kind of also played up the entire Kung Fu Panda aspect, in my opinion. It was kind of like the Dragon Warrior, the Green Ninja thing, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that was very, very cool. I thought it did have its place in Ninjago, so I really did like that storyline as well, especially with the history between Moro and Sensei Wu. I thought that was very, very cool.
It expanded the history of Ninjago so much.
Exactly. Honestly, that was really, really good. One of the highlights of that season.
Yeah.
Followed up, I think I'd place Hands of Time as my 4th as well.
Yep.
Just because it was a very, very cool season, a brand new season, breath of fresh air. I really liked where they took it with that season. Number 5, I'd say would be Rebooted, because I just have so many nostalgic memories with that season. Just tuning in every single 2 months to the special, watching Ninjago for a full hour. I loved watching it just for a full hour. That was great.
All that nostalgia.
All that nostalgia, yeah. I remember one time I was in a hotel room and we didn't have Cartoon Network. I was so devastated, and I had to watch it on the Cartoon Network app. But just, I don't know, so many memories behind that season. I really did like it. After Rebooted, I think I'm going to have to go with Tournament of Elements. That was very, very cool. The second half of the season I thought was very well done. The first half was kind of getting into there. It didn't really feel like Ninjago. But I thought that the soundtrack in that season was phenomenal, especially with Lloyd falling down and how he was realizing that his father is going to give himself up. That entire emotional scene, I love that so much. So maybe that's why the season finale just feels like so great to me, which is why it's my 5th favorite season. Then going into Skybound, I think that's going to be my 6th favorite, just because it was an okay season, to be honest. Nauticon was a great villain, but I feel like they could have done way more with his villain and his character.
Yeah, I feel like they could as well. But I I didn't like it the first time through. Then I watched it my second time through, and it changed everything. So I'm not really sure about that.
This summer, I'm going to have to rewatch all of the Ninjago episodes, because I just need to refuel that nostalgia, and maybe I'll reevaluate my season positioning, I guess.
All right.
But yeah, I guess that concludes our, of course, thoughts on all the seasons. Now, I think we should kind of touch up on what we think is going to happen in Season 8, especially with that cliffhanger at the end of Possession.
All right, what do you think is going to happen?
Well, to be honest, I feel like they were setting up during Hands of Time for Lloyd to become the sensei. They were even kind of giving that foreshadowing when the ninja wouldn't listen to Lloyd. So I thought that was very, very cool how they kind of showed that he is going to become the sensei. So Season 8, definitely Lloyd is going to take up that sensei role.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. I really just don't know how he's going to do it, though, because there was just so many problems prior to that in the season where the ninja just wouldn't listen to him.
I felt at the end they kind of redeemed that, though. Because in the last episode, Lloyd starts giving commands, and the ninja are all like hyped up. It's a very hype ending. So I feel like
that's true.
It was a good arc leading up to this kind of thing.
Yeah, to be honest, I also agree with that. But I really do hope that he becomes the sensei, and he just goes out and finds Wu. I feel like that's going to be the perfect thing. But for the villains, though, what do you think is going to be like the villain for that season?
I don't know. I really hope it's something involving the future. Like, I know we already did the whole rebooted thing, but something futuristic, because they said they want to go into the future at the end of the season. So I'm pretty sure that's just a hint towards what we're going to get. I'd love to get, maybe some future elemental masters. That would be awesome. And then
I feel like that's going to be risky, though, because Rebooted really did have a good taste in a lot of people's mouths. Like, the entire Ninjago fan base, I feel like most of them liked it, but there was a lot of people that didn't. And I was, looking up all these Rebooted set reviews, and people were, talking about how that didn't belong in Ninjago.
I'm not saying that the ninja should go into the future. I'm saying the Hands of Time should bring people back from the future.
I see what you're saying.
Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. But I really hope it has something to do with the future, because I think that would be a really interesting concept to explore with the Hands of Time. And just seeing them in the show being in the future, and seeing Crux be in the future because he hates technology so much.
That's true, yeah.
I think that would be really funny. So, yeah, I just think it would be something involving the future. How about you?
To be honest, I feel like they're going to try to play up Ninjago's roots and kind of give us a traditional season. I really don't think that they really have it in them to go into the future and kind of mess around even more with Ninjago's storyline. But then again, the Hageman brothers are going to be behind this, and they brought to us the entire realm concept. So I feel like they might tear apart Ninjago's storyline even further and kind of give us all these other things to think about. So I think that your theory is definitely somewhere where we can go, but I really kind of think that we might just get a traditional Ninjago season, and then so that in the future seasons we can kind of expand there.
Yeah, I agree. I think those hints at the end of the season I don't want to let them go unnoticed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think they're gonna go to the future though. Or I hope they do at least at some point, because I know that's really one of the only ways we can go, because we've gone back to the past in so many seasons. And we've explored the characters in the past. Well, not as much as we could. I'd still love to see a season that takes place in the past, not about the ninja, but about the past elemental masters. Mm-hmm. But seeing something in the future about Jay and Nia's kids and something like that, if they ever have them, because you do see them together when they're old in the Reflection and Possession. So I'm only assuming, but it would be really cool to actually get those suits, the futuristic when the ninja are all sensei suits, or when they're all old. I don't know. I just thought that'd be really cool.
Kind of like what you do in your stop-motion series. I know in a couple of episodes you've kind of made the ninja much older. I remember in one of the endings of your movies, I think it was Fallen City, right, where Kai grows older, right?
Yeah, Kai's very old at the end.
Yeah, so I thought that was really, really cool.
That entire plotline's been retconned, though, because of time travel.
Oh, yeah.
I've done my fair share of time travel destroying everything. So I'm surprised they did it with this Ninjago season with Hands of Time.
That's true, yeah. If you guys do not know, Dan has a brand new series, stop-motion series called Twilight Sands, and the first episode came out a couple of days ago, so I really do encourage you guys to see that. I have not seen that myself. I've been trying to save up for the moment where I'm kind of in that Ninjago mood, so that I can just kind of go and see it, but I feel like it's going to be a really great season. I saw the little teaser trailers that you were letting up, and I was really, really hyped, so I hope that you guys have a great season for us.
Yeah, I'm worked really hard on it, and it's, if you guys don't know, this is kind of our shameless plugs of the podcast, but if you didn't know, it's a season that's completely custom created by me. The storyline's written by me and a few other people, or no, one other person. He wrote it with me, and everything is just done by us, so it's not connected to any Ninjago sets, which is really interesting to do, and it really takes me through the kind of process that they would have to go through in creating a season. So I understand how hard it is actually to write a season, and I think that's kind of changed my criticism on most of the Ninjago seasons, seeing how hard it is to make your own.
I kind of think that it gives you like that unique point of view where you can kind of see from the filmmaking standpoint of like how to criticize that season for what it is.
Yeah, it's like, I get how hard it is to establish a good story and have it all wrap up and have all the threads wrap up, and that made me appreciate Hands of Time even more, because time travel is such a difficult subject, and they managed to wrap it up neatly, while also tying into future stuff, which I thought was really cool.
And also the character development. You also, in your custom series, have your own custom Ninjago characters that you need to develop and kind of make them captivating to the audience.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but I think when you do it right, it really pays off, and I think the Ninjago writers know that, because we've gotten some fantastic character development from the show.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that kind of wraps up our discussion on what our future seasons, what we think about the future of the Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu TV show.
And of course, wraps up our Hands of Time discussion.
Yes.
So now we're going to dive into the Lego Ninjago movie, which has a lot of news over the past couple of days.
Especially today. We got a big reveal today.
Today? Oh my gosh, man. I feel like you're going to get this set. You really are.
I probably will, because I just, right when I saw it, I fell in love with it. It looks fantastic. And what we're talking about, of course, is the Lego Ninjago City set. We don't have an official name yet, but it's called Ninjago City on the tweet that LEGO revealed, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It is a modular building, and it actually fits in with the modular system of other LEGO sets, which is just so
you can kind of have your own Ninjago corner in your entire Ninjago, I guess, LEGO modular city, right?
Yeah, in your LEGO modular city, you can have a Ninjago corner, which is just awesome.
Do you even have your own modular
I don't have any modulars at all. So this one might just be alone. But looking at this set, I love how it looks.
To be honest, I kind of predicted in one of my past videos that we were kind of going to get some kind of Ninjago City set. Yeah. And I think it's actually very, very cool how they did this. It kind of also looks like the style, not of the Ninjago TV show Ninjago City, but the Ninjago movie Ninjago City.
Yeah, so I don't think it's going to be as useful for the fans of the TV show, like if you want to like display your TV show characters here. I think it's just very movie centered, but I'm okay with that because it's just such an amazingly detailed set.
Yeah, same. Honestly, man, how many pieces does this thing have anyway?
Somewhere in 4,000.
4,000.
Apparently it's double the piece count of the Airjitsu Temple.
And it's only $300?
I don't know. I don't think we have an official price confirmation. I've heard 300, 350, and 400, so I don't know.
Dang.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Just what a set.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed looking at it. The little pink and white tree branches coming off on the right side over there. It looks so cool, so stylized.
Kind of looks like those Japanese cherry trees.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be, the cherry blossoms.
That's really, really cool. Especially, like, how they... Oh, my gosh, like... It just looks so weird to me, but, like, also so cool at the same time because you have these different environments in the entire building itself. Yeah. You have the modern on the top, you got the traditional on the middle, and then you got, like, the really, really old and past in the bottom.
Yeah, it's awesome. It reminds me of... The bottom reminds me of Venice.
It does, actually, yeah.
The top reminds me of, like, a Chinese city, or the middle reminds me of a Chinese city, and the top is, like, futuristic Tokyo kind of thing.
Yeah, I really do think that also, kind of resembles that.
It's really cool because I remember in some description, I'm pretty sure it was the description of the contest for the Ninjago Rebrick contest, but they were talking about Ninjago City, and they were saying about how it's like a city that just builds on itself, so it has the ancient stuff at the bottom, and the technology goes farther, it gets more advanced as you go up. So I think this perfectly fits that description.
Yeah, I think that it also kind of fits that description. I can't believe like what I'm looking at.
Yeah, it's insane. So on the tweet, on the first picture is just the huge picture of it with all the action going
tower.
On. The next picture, you can see in the back, behind the set, there's a canal that goes through the middle. So the thing is hollow, and there's a lake in the back.
I actually did not notice that. Wow, that is really, really cool.
So it's like L-shaped hollow with the corner of the L sticking out. So that's the corner, but on the inside, it is its own thing, and that's where the bridge goes.
You can also notice the elevator plate feature.
There's a geared elevator. It also looks like, if you look on that picture with the elevator in the water, you can see that it looks like there's a crab under the water or something of that color.
Yeah, there's some kind of a yellow thing under there. It actually looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention to that detail, but there's so much detail in this set.
Oh my gosh, this looks great. And look at the roof above the guy getting in the boat. You see that?
Those are all crowbars, right?
Those are crowbars. There's like 50 of them.
Oh my gosh, the attention to detail, the amount of pieces they put into this thing. Oh my gosh. I think this is a definite contender to the Airjitsu Temple set.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it could probably beat the Airjitsu Temple, I'm not going to lie.
And I do know that both of us are proud owners of that set, and
yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Next picture, you got a little inside of the tea, of like a little piece, someone serving tea. Some very nice piece usage. I think that's either, I'm pretty sure that's Sabine's hair from Star Wars Rebels on the right in green. Serving as the house
to
plant.
Make that little, I didn't even notice that. Wow.
And if you look at that picture and you go back to the one before it, you can see where this building is located. It's above the crowbars.
You're right. Yeah, it's right above there with the crowbar structure over there.
Yeah. So then we got this whole room. And apparently, this woman serving the tea, her name is like Liz Walker or something with the last name Walker. So people think it's Jay's sister.
Jay.
Yeah.
Damn. That's actually really, really cool. I mean, I really don't know how they're going to try to mess around with the storyline, though, too much. Because I feel like that's going to really affect the TV show, kind of. I don't know.
Yeah. And then another big reveal everyone's happy about. Next picture, we got Mother Doomsday from the TV show. It feels like they're using this movie to get versions of characters from the TV show into sets because they couldn't fit them in normal sets. Like, we're getting Ed and Edna, and we're getting now Mother Doomsday.
I honestly didn't even recognize him. I kind of saw, but like the entire blue sweater, I kind of thought that it was, he had an orange thing.
He does in the TV show, but you can tell it's not confirmed that it's the same character. But because he has the same kind of face and hairstyle, and he's in a comic book shop with all the action figures, I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone's assuming that it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just looking at the detail in the set is just amazing. Wow.
All those printed, I hope they're printed pieces.
Yeah.
I don't like stickers.
Yeah, neither do I. Pretty sure the Starfarer piece is printed, and that piece was previously exclusive. I'm gonna look up, see if we can find the Lego Shop Ninjago City set, because I heard it was on Lego Shop. Oh, I found it. Go on Lego Shop and look up Lego City or Lego Ninjago City.
Let's see. Oh wow, I actually can see it. $299 too.
Wow, $300. All right, that confirms some stuff. And then if you look
coming
at the
soon
pictures,
on September 1st.
We got some more pictures. Oh, look at the roof. There's a picture of just the roof.
Oh, I can see that. Oh, yo, I didn't even realize it's kind of like a restaurant building.
Yeah, the roof is a sushi restaurant.
Damn, that's actually really, really cool.
Yeah, there's like there's a whole rotating sushi chain.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah, There's like fish built. Oh, that's a squid built. Oh,
yeah, it's a squid.
The little blue. All right, now onto the second floor. Wow. That is just awesome. Look at that.
I think that's like a clothing shop in the middle, too.
Yeah, it's a clothing shop.
That is really, really cool. And then we also kind of have, what is that on the bottom? Is that like a pizza place? What is that?
It looks like some sort of restaurant. Maybe it's the sushi restaurant that's on the top. Maybe it's connected or something. But it looks like a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, that looks really, really cool.
Because there's like the food on the inside.
Kind of looks like a crab as like the entrance. I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Oh yeah, it totally does. I think it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Then on the left side we got Ronin, a poster of Ronin. On the left side.
Kind of looks like the Shadow of Ronin.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's
video
what
game poster.
I was trying to think of the name. We got Shadow Ronin. And then in the background, actually, if you notice, the mountain behind him is the mountain from Lego Exoforce. If that means anything to anyone.
I do not even know what Lego Exoforce is.
It's an old theme, and it took place on a mountain, and that is the mountain behind Ronin. Look at all these awesome logos
really,
we got,
really
too,
cool.
the billboards. We have a city logo, an Extreme Racers logo. We have a Borg Industries logo.
That is really, really cool.
In light blue. We have a Rocket Racer logo. Trilobite, I don't know what that is. But I know Rocket Racer is an old Lego Racer thing. We got a little ATM. And Mother Doomsday is running a comic shop, so I'm pretty sure it's him.
Yeah, wow, the comic shop. I don't know if you even noticed it, but back on the left side or next to the poster, there's a little alleyway.
Yeah, there's an alley that goes down.
That's really, really cool. They're kind of like hollowing this thing out. That's really, really cool.
Yeah. And then on the bottom floor, you can just see the awesome ancientness of the city. I love the bottom floor more than anything.
The bottom, yeah, especially the canal system. Oh my
the
gosh.
blue canals and the vines growing everywhere. And using the painter's little pieces on the left, under the bridge.
That's like the lily pads. Oh my gosh.
There's a little robot walking around next to Kai.
I can see that, yeah, wow.
And there's all these awesome houses. As we go further, you can see the roof with the sushi chain.
Yep, I can see that. Wow, you get so many sushi pieces.
Oh yeah, you get a ton. Then you get people eating them. And I like how they made the tables like that. They made the tables with the hole in the center, so you can put these pieces on them upside down and have the plates actually sit on the table.
That is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And then you've got the crab guy.
Yeah, it's a crab restaurant, definitely.
That, or maybe like a seafood thing. I have no idea.
Yeah,
maybe this is where they make the sushi.
It's a new colored crab. I don't think we've gotten that. I don't think we've gotten it in that color. We've gotten it in dark red, and in that Keat orange color, but never in this tan color.
And an exclusive crab for this set. Wow.
That's definitely worth getting this set. We got Mother Doomsday. That might be a
I love those panel
reference.
pieces in the back, like those fence pieces.
Oh yeah, I think those might be new for this theme because you see them a ton of places in this set.
I think we also see a bunch of them in the Ninjago movie trailer as well.
Yeah. There's the ATM next picture.
ATM. Oh my gosh.
The guy's jacket has fish on it.
Ooh.
Then we got next picture. There's a close up on the Ronin one.
Oh, the alleyway too.
Yeah, the alleyway looks like it has some functions in there with some rubber bands going.
But like it doesn't lead to anywhere, so that's like wow. Oh, actually, maybe it leads to the bottom.
Yeah, I think
section.
it leads to the inside.
That's really, really cool, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then we got the inside of the store with the blue floor.
Oh, I see that. Yo, that's actually a really nice clothing store
Lots
too.
of stuff. Ooh, look at the right and the left. Those minifigures on display.
Uh-huh.
That's a Woo
I think
Crew
those are
logo.
Sensei Woos. Yeah.
That's a Woo Crew logo. That's awesome. Got some awesome new colors for pieces as well.
We get a close-up of the robot in the next shot too.
Yeah, next one we got that little robot guy entering a house. There's the elevator. Oh, look at that. That's where that goes to. There's grates that are the stop. That's the platform you get off on.
I see that. Yo, that's actually so cool.
The elevator
and clever.
goes up to each grate, and then that's the little platform to get into each building on each different level.
Do you see that little tunnel that's coming into the blue part of the thing?
Yeah.
But like, there's no entryway though into that building. That's like what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, it's
why
probably
is that
just
there?
arches in between. I don't know.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe it leads into the building that the elevator's built into, though.
True, yeah.
All right. Next picture.
That's actually really cool.
There's the picture we saw. And then we got a bunch more pictures. We got, now, there's the picture that we saw again with all the crowbars, which just looks fantastic.
Do you see the boat? I actually really like this like classic old design.
Yeah, it's a covered boat. You can see that again in the next picture. It's an airboat, actually. You can see on the back.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, those little pieces.
Wow. And then we got Kai in his high school outfit. That's what it's called.
Really? High school outfit?
Yeah. So this is probably going to be his casual clothes. I like how that looks, though.
I like his hairpiece, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's like kind of crazy. I like it.
It looks good when you see it in this format. There's like a fisherman guy, maybe. There's a little girl. There's whoever this other person is.
She kind of looks like a younger version of Misako.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might use it for that. There's
But
a younger version of Misako.
I'm pretty sure Misako isn't in this movie. I think she's replaced by the character Coco.
I think it's the same name. She just goes by Coco because Misako.
Maybe. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Then there's the robot. I like the robot. It's a cool design.
Really
I'm probably
cool
gonna build
build.
one. Yeah. There's the crab guy. His shirt actually has crabs on it, so definitely.
Yeah. We've got Mother Doomsday coming up.
The Galador shirt, which is an old Lego theme that was failed absolutely horribly, but it's kind of infamous among fans. We got a kid with a green ninja shirt.
Kind of looks like me back in the past.
Looks like young David.
Yeah.
There's a guy with the pink fish shirt, which looks cool. Then there's this character. People think it's either Claire or Skylar.
That is really, really cool. That hairpiece,
it's a custom hairpiece, so it might be
Is that like a ribbon in the back?
Yeah, it looks like I think it's a bow or a ribbon in the back.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then we got Lloyd's empty suit, probably on display. And then we got Jay.
With his suit, that's cool.
There's casual Lloyd, love that.
With his hairpiece.
I love his hairpiece, it's basically my hair. We got...
Now we've got another civilian.
Another civilian. Then there's one of these shark guys.
Oh, we do get villains in this set?
We get one, yes.
Oh, just one.
Yeah, just one little villain. And then
now you get a cop.
Policewoman, yes. So that's all the pictures for this set, but I gotta say, this set looks fantastic. Do you think you'll be getting this if you have the money?
If I have the money, I think this might be a contender, yeah.
Oh, definitely for me as well. Gonna be saving up for this set.
I got really lucky with the Spinjitzu Temple. I got that half off.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah. Wow, you get so many minifigures. Look at the bottom.
Look, yeah, the minifigures cover the entire bottom of the box. That's something I've never seen before.
I wish they kind of would have included all of the ninja, though. Kind of feels a little bit empty.
But you do get a lot of civilians, which I appreciate, because you don't normally get those in Ninjago sets.
Kind of makes it more live, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. So, what are your overall opinions on this set compared to the other Ninjago movie sets? We have the brick set page open, too.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like this is really bizarre compared to the other Ninjago movie sets, but I feel like it's a welcomed kind of bizarre, you know what I'm saying?
I can totally agree on that one.
Because it looks so out of place and so wacky, but yet so cool at the same time.
But it fits with what you've seen in the trailers.
It does, yeah. And all these other different Ninjago vehicles. You have the Garma Mecha Man as well. We're going to be talking about the other Ninjago movie sets in just a little moment. But the Lightning Jet, the Garma Mecha Man, you got the Water Strider, the Flying Jelly Sub, all these wacky vehicles that you never would have thought would have been in Ninjago, but yet they finally make their way into here. And I think, honestly, for the movie, it's really, really cool.
Yeah. I like it a lot. This movie's taking a very weird turn, but I think that's fine. I mean, it has the Ninjago name attached to it, and it's got Ninja in it, and it's got Garmadon. So
that's true. And Garmadon looks really, really good.
Oh yeah, I love the Garmadon in the what's it called? Master Falls set.
Master Falls.
The one with Garmadon without his shirt on.
Yeah.
With the dark brown rice hat. That is awesome.
A lot of people have been complaining, though, about that minifigure, about how hairy it is, but to be honest, I don't really mind it.
Yeah, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's like a really comedic addition. Like, oh, it's Garmadon, he's got a really hairy chest. That's just kind of weird, but it's kind of funny, too. And then Sensei Wu looks great.
So I think now we're going to kind of go off of the Ninjago City set. We're going to kind of discuss the actual Ninjago movie sets.
Rest of the sets. So let's start off with Spinjitzu Training.
The smallest set of the bunch.
I like it a lot. So I think it looks great.
For what you get 2 minifigures. So I think it's actually really, really great value. And you also get the Helmet of Shadows that we kind of saw in Season 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's just a reference, or maybe it actually has some story importance. I'm not sure.
Probably they're just sticking in all these Easter eggs into the Ninjago sets for the Ninjago superfans to kind of pick up on.
Yep. And then we got the next set, Ninjago City Chase.
This one would be a really cool addition to the Ninjago City sets.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Yeah, I like this one. I think the cop car is super weird, but I think it fits with the weird aesthetic of Ninjago City.
Super wacky, yeah.
Yeah. And then the little...
You get the traffic lights, too. Kind of look really cool.
I like that a lot. The lanterns. There's going to be so many lanterns in all these sets, which is fitting.
And you get those cherry pieces. Have we ever even, like, seen cherry pieces before?
They've been in several places. Not normally in red. They're normally in green or something.
Really?
I know it was used as Gary the Snail's eyes in a SpongeBob set.
Dang, that is actually so cool.
Yeah, so... it's been in a few other sets, but not many cheap sets, mostly like the huge modular sets with food details. So this market looks awesome too.
It does. And did you see the villain's weapon with the fish and then the hammer sticking out? That looks so cool.
Yeah, most of their weapons have something to do with fish.
To be honest, I really kind of wonder what the connection is between Garment and all these aquatic villains.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very looking forward to see though.
Yeah.
Then the next set, Master Falls. This is my contender for my favorite versus the Ninjago City set.
Honestly, this set looks so beautiful and so ancient.
It looks awesome.
It kind of looks like it would be in that bottom part of the Ninjago City set.
Yeah.
It just kind of fits in with the aesthetic.
Yeah. And then we got the spikes underneath. Some just awesome... It looks like the design's dilapidating away. I don't know if it's even the right word or if that word even exists. But it looks like it's just disintegrating, like the old rocks and stuff. And I love the color palette on this one too.
Yeah, same. And then you got that little prison in the side. I guess that's for Kai or maybe the skeleton.
Yeah, maybe someone.
Someone that passed away.
Yep.
But you
Manta
get this
Ray.
really cool.
Oh.
It's fine. Yeah, Manta Ray.
Dude, the Manta Ray Bomber. It looks weird. A lot of these sets...
To be honest, it kind of looks a little bit forgettable in my opinion.
I mean, it's not as forgettable for me because I really like Manta Rays, but I think that's the really only thing that makes me remember it.
I mean, you get a really cheap way to get Cole, which
I
like.
Yeah, that's why I'm definitely going to get this set, because I love Cole's design.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. It just kind of looks like so wacky, though. I mean, I like it
super
a lot.
Wacky. I feel like it's the less wacky one of the villain vehicles, because then the next one is the flying jelly sub.
Oh, this one is, really weird.
It's super wacky.
I kind of like it, though. I like Jay's suit, his coloration. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it is.
You get also another civilian, too, for that Ninjago City if you do end up getting
another boat, yeah.
You could, maybe, can that fit in the canal? I mean,
probably.
It looks
like it looks like the same size as the other one.
Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. Kind of have your own waterway system.
Next set is the Water Strider.
This one,
this set is
really
I don't like it that much, but it's only $40, and it looks like it'd be a lot more.
To be honest, it does look like it'd be like a $60 set.
Yeah.
Just looking at it. You get the little pufferfish guy too.
You get Kai and Nia as well.
Yeah, that's really cool actually as well. Oh, do you see on Nia's minifigure? She kind of has that fold thing on the bottom. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah,
it's
she's
like
got a little folded fabric skirt.
That's really, really cool. Kind of looks like a samurai armor too.
Yeah.
Maybe paying homage to the Samurai X that she was in the Ninjago TV show.
TV shoe.
TV show.
Green Ninja Mech Dragon.
This one actually, to be honest, this set has grown on me, and for some reason,
when I got the first art, I really didn't like it.
I also despised it so much, but now I really like it a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
I feel like if this is a set that, or if I'm going to get any Ninjago set, it's going to be this one for some reason.
It's only $50.
And you get clothed Garmadon, which is the best looking Garmadon in my opinion.
You get Garmadon, Lloyd, Sensei, and the laser pointer, which is going to be a big weapon in this. It's from the Lego movie, so.
Yeah, so honestly, you get all the major characters if you just buy this one set.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really, really cool
and it's only
idea.
$50. I thought this was going to be a giant dragon for like $200, but it's not.
Sam, I kind of wish that they made it a $200 Ultimate Collector Series kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. But I like that it's more accessible because it's like one of the main things of the movie.
Yeah, and the dragon mold kind of at the front, the head actually kind of has grown on me.
Molds.
Yeah, I really like it a lot.
I also love the color. Getting sand green, a whole big thing in sand green is super cool.
And the spikes on the back of it too, just look really cool.
And then next up, we have Garma Mecha Man.
I think that this would be the perfect set to go against the Green Ninja Mech Dragon, like the perfect set to complement against it.
Yep.
You also get another laser pointer in that set. You get Garmadon, but without his closed robe.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of disappointing. I wish that they would have given us another option.
I think it's because it's so we can fit him inside the mech.
Yeah, that's true.
That's probably why.
A really cool hammerhead design too. I really like it a lot.
Yeah, and then also if you look at the chain leading up to the shark hand, it looks like it shoots fish out of it.
I see that, yeah, too, and you get a couple of spare fish as well.
Yeah. Wow, I like how that looks.
Kind of goofy looking, but also wacky, like the lightning jet, which is the next set.
It's super wacky, but I love the little crab guy. I love that crab mech so much.
Yeah, that also looks really, really cool. I mean, I don't really know if I'm going to pick up this set, though, because it looks way too wacky for my taste.
Yeah, I probably won't pick it up either. I'm definitely going to break like Ed and Edna, though.
Yeah, that is what I was going to say. Honestly, oh my gosh. I just love those minifigures so much.
So do I.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool.
Looks great. Next set, we got the Fire Mech.
I'm actually not
like $70
that much of
a
big fan of this.
Yeah. I think it looks okay. It looks very, very Exoforce, which is my main pro about it. But it's also kind of weird, and it doesn't have any exclusive minifigures in it.
Well, I think some of the civilians are, but...
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah.
And then, it's weird because Kai and Zane come in the same set again.
Yeah, I wish they could have kind of give us some different variations in there.
Of combos, because we've just gotten Kai and Zane in 2 different sets now.
But, I mean, it's a great set for your money because you get 944 pieces.
Yeah, that's definitely a great value. And it looks pretty big, too.
Yeah, it does. Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, we get all these really wacky sets, but they're also really, really cool in their own ways.
We got an ice tank, which the picture hasn't been released yet.
I have seen some kind of blurry.
So have I.
But I just want to wait for the HD pictures to come out.
Yeah. But here comes the next one, the big one. Or one of the big ones.
The Temple of the Ultimate Weapon.
Oh, yeah. Look at those big dogs.
That's when you know. Oh, my gosh. I love this set so much.
So honestly, do I. Look at that build. Wow.
The architecture in all of these sets, I love it so much.
Yeah.
The staircase opens up in the middle there. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. And this also comes with every ninja.
It does. And their hair pieces, too.
And Jungle Garmadon.
And Jungle Garmadon, which is the Garmadon that you're a really big fan of.
Because I just love that dark brown hat and the over-the-shoulder piece.
Yeah. I mean, you get all these hair pieces for the ninja that you wouldn't otherwise get in other sets.
That's one of the best parts of the set. That's why this is going to be one of the first ones that I get, because Cole's hairpiece, Jay's hairpiece, Lloyd's hairpiece, I love them so much.
And it's a great value for $100.
Yeah.
You get almost 1,500 pieces.
Yeah. And the last set that we haven't looked at yet is Destiny's Bounty.
Destiny's Bounty.
Oh my.
This thing, everything's just so big and so expensive. I don't know if I'm going to have any room in my wallet to get it.
I don't know if I'm going to have any room in my room or my wallet to get it. But if you look at the accessories, it looks like it comes with a Jin blade.
It does. Oh my gosh.
It comes with an Anacondri cultist helmet. It comes
the
with
original OG
Garmadon helmet.
Yeah.
It comes with some vermilion armor. It comes with an arrow blade.
Wait, where's the arrow? Oh, I see that. Oh my gosh.
It's got everything. Even though they probably won't have any story significance, they're including them in the set.
And this thing just looks so beautiful.
It's so big.
Detail-wise.
Yeah.
So big, so beautiful.
Such
the
a
double head
set.
in the front.
The double head in the front and the canopy in the back with the garage doors.
I love it so much, honestly.
Yeah.
I wish they kind of would have included maybe a Garmadon in here.
Yeah,
because I kind of feel like it's a little bit empty.
This includes every ninja except for Lloyd.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed that. It doesn't get Lloyd. Wow.
Yeah, because Lloyd's
kind of disappointing. Well, yeah, but I mean, if you get such a big set for like such a huge price, I feel like you should kind of get Lloyd. But
I feel like this set and the Garma Mecha Man go together, because then you get, in that set, you get Garmadon and Lloyd. So then you get like all the main characters of the movie if you get those two. But this is going to be $160.
160. Ah, man.
So
160
expensive.
plus 300 is already going to be 460 plus another 100 for the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon.
I think the only sets I'm going to get right away are Master Falls and the Temple of the Ultimate Weapon.
To be honest, yeah, those look like the best sets in my opinion. Well, not the best sets, but kind of the best bang for your buck.
Yep.
In my opinion.
All right, well, I think that just about wraps up the podcast. This has been, pretty sure we should name this podcast by now, and I'm going to call it Ninjago Talks Episode 1. We talked about Hands of Time, potential Season 8, and all the Ninjago movie sets.
So if you guys absolutely love Ninjago and you guys just want to get a good, about, I'd say, wait, is this an hour? I think it is actually approaching the 50-minute mark.
Yep.
So, honestly, if you guys love Ninjago, I think this is going to be a great podcast for you guys. And because we just dive straight into Ninjago, everything Ninjago, and everything that happened this month. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's podcast.
Yeah. All right. And thank you for joining. Come back next month for some more talk about whatever Ninjago news is out by then.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
All right, and we will see you around.
Peace.